Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this very woke and apparently very retarded article. Be prepared for the wokeception. From Bouting into Comics, woke mainstream media outlet Undefeated pushes the idea that the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Sam Wilson's deserve to be Captain America because he's black. Apparently, judging someone by their skin color is way more important than judging them by their character. And in this case, he deserves to be Captain America because he is apparently black. You know who deserves to be Captain America? Coffee. Why? Because it's the liquid that gives you life. It gives you that energy and push, getting you out of your bed in the morning, or in the evening if you have a very fucked up sleeping schedule. Or it also gives you that energy that everybody needs, right? But even more so, it's because it's also black. And there's nothing blacker than coffee. Yes, coffee, the blackest of black. It gives you stuff. It doesn't take anything away. It just gives you energy. And it has done nothing wrong ever. Coffee. Alright. Woke mainstream media outlets have recently had the chance to watch Marvel Studios' The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And following the praise of the show for introducing Sam Wilson as the new Captain America, one particular outlet has made it his role as the Steve Rogers successor about race and not merit. Exactly. Why else would they actually make it based on merit or anything like that? That's racismus! And it's racismus. You get a no-no. Racismus, bad. Racismus, extra bad. Okay? So, merit, bad, merit, racismus. So, bad. See how that works? As soon as the end of Avengers Endgame, an old Steve Rogers gives his iconic vibranium shield to Sam Wilson in hopes that he will eventually take up the mantle of Captain Americanus. And this is where the new Disney Plus series picks up. Wonderful. Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson has been part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe since Captain America the Winter Soldier was released, and he has become a fan favorite amongst the moviegoers. Even since Sam Wilson was first introduced, Mackie has done a phenomenal job depicting him as the charismatic and heroic character. But woke media outlets have chosen to see nothing but the color of his skin as the main attribute that makes him deserving of the title of Captain America. After all, skin color more important than merit. Remember that, boys, kids, girls, and things none alike, and trees. And when I mention trees, I kind of mention it quite somewhat literally, or not. Either way, and attack helicopters. Nope, attack helicopters are a bad no-no, because that's transphobic. But what I mean with trees is this. My name is Cat Flash, and I'm the fattest tree alive! There you go. So, yeah, the little Wally thingy is, he identifies as a tree. 3 on 3 self-pronouns. Why? Because of this. So, now that you know why I made the joke of 3, we must return to the woke bullshit. About the recent release of the Falcon, the Black Widow, the recent article by the Undefeated about the recently released The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, writer Raina Kelly prefaces her piece by asserting, so, we can safely say Raina is definitely a racist for suggesting this. What else is new? Journalists, the bottom feeders. Who wants to feed on the bottom feeders? The other fishes. Fishes, but okay, what? Why am I thinking of fishing? Okay, never mind. Black superheroes steps into the spotlight when neither the world nor the Avengers are okay. Completely missing the point about Sam actually being a worthy successor. Well, Falcon has been giving both the shit out.
Falcon has been giving both the shield and the mantle of Captain America by the super soldier Steve Rogers himself.
Kelly continues. She then adds,
I'm just as we knew that long-standing systemic inequalities in healthcare and economic bent, the CCP virus would have disastrously disparate effects on African Americans. And it's clear that Gross journey will be wildly different from that of the Captain America who came before him.
Isn't it because most of them don't actually wear masks or socially distance? Shh. Well, that took quite an interesting turn. Is the author of the aforementioned article suggesting that Steve Rogers' Captain America will have a different journey just because he isn't black? That's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if that pays off for her. Quote. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that voice again. I'm gonna do something else. What sounds very retarded? Let's say something very, very, very retarded. I know.
All those conversations about what it means to be Captain America usually involves varying interpretations of masculinity. Or American exceptionalism, which is bad. And in 2019, that was appropriate.
Raina Kelly continues.
If you're confident in Marvel, you understand that Captain America starts his arc as a symbol of American triumph at the end of World War II, and it ends in a counterweight to government excess.
Here's where we can find out the biggest stretches within the article, and there are quite a few. God, I'm gonna kill myself at the end of this, ain't I? As the author implies, the Captain America backstory mirrors that of black people in the United States, making it almost exclusively about race and not about values. Oh God, do I have to? Do I have to actually cover this? Fine. Not another important narrative considered in the movie, but rarely discussed critically, is Captain America as the story of this location at the first, because it was deemed to have no power, and later because this power was shared. Kelly also proposes, quote,
The sequel to the hero is not only the super soldier serum, but a permanent feeling of being part from America, despite being chosen to represent it at its apex. An alienating feeling that while the promise of America may not...
Oh, I'm changing the voice.
May not have yet come true for him. Its promise is still worth fighting for. That's a hell of a black story. That's a hell of a black scene. 2021 story. Wait.
Well, turns out this is more retarded. Oh no, I'll find the retard voice in the middle of interpreting her voice by the third time. Oh no. I'm incompetent, don't judge me. Kelly also makes an interesting, albeit rather biased, interpretation about some suggestion that Steve to listen to Marvin Gaye's soundtrack in the opening minutes of the MCU critically praised Captain America.
It also needed to explain why the time come to give up his shield.
Cap gave it to Falcon. Falcon! Because of all the folks he might have considered, he chose one who told him, in Captain America, that everything Cap needed to know about 70 years he lost frozen the ice could be found in Marvin Gaye's soundtrack to the film Trouble Immense. That is quite rich, considering that Steve didn't walk up to Sam or Bucky in Avengers Endgame. It was actually Bucky who encouraged Sam to go and talk to Steve. If anything, Steve left it to either Fate or Bucky and Sam to decide. Let's not forget that when Steve gives Sam his shield, Sam looks at Bucky, and it is later who is the latter who gives what can be interpreted as approval. Whatever the case, it was not the Marvin Gaye soundtrack that inspired Steve to think of Sam Wilson as his century's troubled mans. It gets even better. Oh God! Kill me. Kill me! As Raina Kelly suggests, Steve Rogers, Captain America, is a symbol of white supremacy. I don't wanna continue. Because at this point, why not? She's right.
Perhaps it's another example of the vast differences between black gays and white gays. A difference is defined by the same sense of dislocation that while the promise of America may not have yet come true for us, its promise still worth fighting for. It's notably deeply with consequences of the CCP bias, the alpha male, super white, super straight, super privileged definition of Captain America. It's gone because the Captain America is gone. The reasons are valid, but watching it, the results is true.
Steve decisions that was actually retweeted by, oh boy, but no wonder, retweeted by Marvel Entertainment. You know, the woke people who are actually against the actual comic book fans and the actual Marvel fans. Why does a company hate their customers so fucking much? Well, suffice to say, I hate them equally. That's why I stopped giving them my money. Not even in the movies. You know what I do? I end up contacting the nearby scurvy-suffering little bastard with a peg leg who provides the content I need. The one thing that needs the Captain America's shield, it's coffee.
Black superhero steps into spotlight when needed. Whoa, not the Avengers are okay.
Why is everything about race? Rightfully asked Twitter user Chub Stuff, getting a reply by Grand Old Bricks and say it's getting really boring. There's not even a context anymore. Look, he's black! Well, turns out he's absolutely correct. There's no context anymore, there's nothing. Just because the guy is black, he gets it. But if it was Sam Wilson and a black woman, the black woman would get it, because black woman is higher in the oppression ladder. You know that. But if there was a black woman and a black transgender woman, the black transgender woman would get more than the black woman, because she is even higher in that oppression scale, the oppression ladder. That's how things work with the woke imbeciles. These imbeciles they have the intelligence of a turd named Batwoman Nixon. Twitter user Comic Class also made a compelling point. Let's see. Why is race the first thing you push? Racism won't end until we just call people heroes and not a black, white, or Mexican superhero. You know, he's got a very, very, very good point, and one that I subscribe 110%, because I'm all about giving that extra 10%, because I love American superiority and exceptionalism, and I believe a true American, will give that 10% extra, just because it's 110%. Anyway, bringing out another compelling point, let's see. If you watch every movie, TV show through the lens of everything is racist, this is the kind of idiotic article you come up with. I have to agree with him. Almeida, I'm butchering your name. I'm sorry, chap. Oh, chap, I'm murdering your name, but I'm a bit of a retard, and criticizing my pronunciation is going to be ableist. And racist too, just to be sure. But either way, he is absolutely correct. This won't be the first time that Marvel virtue signal about race. Man, is it the last time? Or the first time? Yeah. And the Falcon, the Winter Soldier director Carius Coglan has referred to Captain America's shield as a
white symbol.
Has expounded over the implication of having a black person wield the same symbol. It's gonna go woke. Don't even bother with the show. Very important conversation. Why is everything about race in Hollywood? Then again, Democrats are all about race. We all know that. And it's going to be like that. There could be made about Bucky being the every bit of a worthy successor that Sam Wilson is, but you'll likely never seen an article that entertained the idea. Not on a woke mainstream media outlet with biased narrative to push, at least. Yes, exactly. Anyway, now that we all ended up killing ourselves after reading the opinion of Raina Kelly, I forgot, I don't have the middle mouse button to work anymore. Yeah, Raina Kelly. Now that we all ended up doing that, and decided to regret the existence of our lives. Oh, who knew? Oh no. It's all about race. Remember, don't contact her or any of these people, especially the woke crowd, because as you know, the woke crowd considers it an absolute harassment to even look at their own faces, or even reading their stuff. So remember, they consider everything harassment, or death threats, or anything like that. Even criticism, they consider it harassment. So please, please, please do not even contact them. So you know, we have a race grifter, as in, you need race to actually peddle nonsensical bullshit. Oh well. Anyway, remember, do not contact them. Do not, I repeat, do not even talk to them. Ignore them completely. They are just a figment of your imagination. Okay? Do not contact them. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you want more of this, fuck you, YouTube. Because peace off, YouTube. You can go suck my balls, YouTube. Stay right here on youtube.com/Dr. Jester. Fuck you, YouTube. Or if you want more spicy content, head to bitchute.com/Dr. Jester or minds.com/Dr. Jester for that spicy exclusive content. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good fucking night for whatever it is worth as of late. Fuck you, YouTube, because there's not enough fuck you, YouTube for me to say. So fuck you, YouTube.